This was a compromise, but it's a good compromise.
BISD electrical contractor Calvin Walker has pleaded guilty in federal court to charges of not filing taxes in a timely manner. Good evening, I'm Kelly Phillips.
And I'm Bill Leger. Thank you for joining us. Only days before the start of Calvin Walker's trial, the 51-year-old electrical contractor has pleaded guilty in federal court to a misdemeanor charge. Instead of the possibility of spending the rest of his life in prison, Walker faces a sentence ranging from probation up to 1 year in jail. Prosecutors accused the electrician for the Beaumont School District of overcharging BISD for nearly $4 million. The case resulted in a mistrial last December. KFDM reporter Ron Reynolds explains Walker is ready to put the case behind him.
Beaumont School District electrician Calvin Walker left Beaumont Federal Court with his defense team and his wife. It's a place with which they're very familiar, but one they're eager to leave in the past.
Calvin Walker's problems with the federal government are over.
Walker entered a plea agreement to one misdemeanor count of failing to pay taxes in a timely manner. The government says he turned in altered documents to BISD and failed to report more than $1.5 million as income on his 2009 tax return.
Calvin Walker has always wanted to pay the proper taxes, and he will pay the proper taxes now. There's been all the rest of the accusations against him are being dismissed.
Walker no longer faces the prospect of a Monday trial on a 37-count indictment, including charges of mail fraud, wire fraud, and money laundering.
A tax count does not involve, and there's no allegation of any kind of fraud.
Under the agreement, Walker will forfeit more than $3 million, from which his tax liability and any fine will be paid. Beaumont School Board member Mike Neal says although Walker's legal battle is nearly over, Neal believes trustees still have some work to do.
I'm relieved to see that the situation with Calvin Walker is over. I think he has resolved his situation with the federal government. However, I think there's some resolution inside of BISD at the same time. I think that we need to do our due diligence to find out if we're overbilled and how we can go about trying to recover some of the money that possibly we overpaid in the situation.
Those issues remain to be decided, but the defense team isn't waiting to offer its take on the outcome.
I feel terrific. This was a compromise, but it's a good compromise.
In Beaumont.